Mrs. Gillen, I was talking to Fred the other day, and he shared a story with me that you instruct embroidery and that you've been doing it for a long time. And he actually let me watch a little video. And some of your designs are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, they're amazing. I was looking at that. I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. My mom has some of those real fancy machines in a whole sewing room, and so when I saw your work area, I instantly related because that's the area I'm not allowed to in my mom's house. Could you tell me a little bit of information about you and how you became an authority on embroidery and how you started teaching embroidery to other people?
Yes, I can. I guess it started about 30 years ago when I bought my first machine, and um, everything grew from there, and it just became a passion. From the sewing machine side of things came the computer side of things too, and the software that goes with the machine. These days, ladies are spending $10,000 Australian and American dollars on top of the line embroidery machines, and they really need help with using those machines and getting the best out of them.
Now,
So
you had mentioned that there was one type of embroidery machine in particular that you specialize in.
I love Janome.
And from what I understand, you used to work at Janome as a sales rep, or
Yes, as a sales and education consultant for about 4 years. Um, we had also a couple of years ago a trip to America, to Florida, for the release of, at that time, the top of the line machine.
wow, that's exciting. Okay, well, you know what? It sounds like you certainly have the experience and stuff. Can I ask you what your students, because I saw your training materials, what is the biggest single mistake that you can think of that students make?
The biggest frustration, I guess, seems to be everything is important when you're doing an embroidery, from the needle you use to the thread and how you hoop up the fabric and the backing. There's lots of things going on, but everything in its own right is important, and it's important to get that right. A lady could spend 2 hours doing a design and at the end have a really bad result, and that's really frustrating. So it's important to get it right from the start.
I would assume that what we're talking about on that is the foundational setup.
Absolutely. Yep, from hooping the fabric to threading the machine, if it's not done correctly, it ends up not being a good result.
What is your number one secret insider tip?
Ladies do not read instruction books.
Neither do you guys.
I know.
So
But I find most ladies love to be shown how to do something. Um, it's kind of, if show me how to do it and then I'll go away and do it. And I
okay,
found in Australia a lot of women that buy these machines, and also in America too, they're in quite remote areas where they don't have any backup and support. And because of that, Fred and I really tried to put something together online for people that can't get to a class but can get help.